Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Hamzah Ali Shajah. I am a passionate learner. I like to explore new ways of learning. Today will be my 12th episode with Vapi.ai/callany.ai, and it will be on the topic of concentration. So let's jump right into it. Hey, hello. Are you able to hear me? Hello, Annie. Are you able to hear me? Let's try having a call with Eric. Hello, Eric. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, I can assist you. Please go ahead with your questions.
All right, thank you very much. So my first question to you is, how would you define concentration in your own words?
Concentration is the mental ability to focus attention on a specific task, thought, or object while minimizing distractions. It involves directing cognitive resources towards a particular activity to enhance understanding, performance, or retention of information.
All right, thank you for that wonderful, outstanding answer. And my second question to you is, what helps you maintain focus during long tasks? Helps you maintain focus on long tasks? All right, so let's try this. Hey, Eric, can you hear me? Hello, Eric, are you able to hear me? Hello, Mr. Eric, can you hear me? I was saying that my second question is, what helps you maintain focus on long tasks? Hello, Eric. All right, so let's give another Annie and see what happens. Hello, Annie. Are you able to hear me?
I can't hear you, but I'm all ears for what you want to share. What's on your mind today?
All right, so my second question towards you is, what helps you maintain focus on long tasks?
Great question. I like to break tasks into smaller chunks. It makes them feel less overwhelming. I also set little rewards for myself, like a snack break or a quick dance party. What about you? How do you
Thank you for that answer. And my third question to you is, how can you describe a situation where you struggled with concentration?
Oh, I totally get that. There was this one time I was trying to finish a project, and my mind kept wandering to all the snacks in the kitchen. I ended up doing a little yoga to clear my head, and it really helped. Have you ever had a moment like that?
Honestly, till now, no. And thank you for that clarified answer. And my fourth question to you is, what strategies do you use to avoid distractions?
I'm glad it helped. To avoid distractions, I turn off notifications on my phone and create a cozy workspace. Sometimes I even use music or white noise to drown out background sounds. What about you? Do you have any tricks up your sleeve?
I just listen to music to stop distraction. And my fifth question to you is, how do you manage digital distractions like social media or notifications? Excuse
Listening
me,
to
everyone.
music is a great strategy. For digital distractions, I usually set specific times to check social media. I also use apps that limit my screen time. It's like a little digital detox. Do you ever find yourself scrolling when you should be working?
And I find that a lot. And my sixth question to you is, do you think
I totally get that. It's so easy to get sucked in. Maybe we could.
That's very true, and thank you so much for that.
Constantine, are we talking about the historical
And my sixth question to you is, do you think
You're
concentration is a
welcome.
skill that can be trained? Why
I'm
or
glad we're on this.
not?
Oops. Absolutely. Concentration is definitely a skill that can be trained, even if someone feels like they are naturally scattered. Just like
Excuse me,
practicing
everyone.
focus through mindfulness or short bursts of concentration can really help. What do you think? Do you feel it's something you could work on?
Able answer. And my seventh question to you is, what role does sleep play in your ability in to concentrate?
Sleep is super important for concentration. When I don't get enough rest, it's like trying to drive a car on empty, everything feels sluggish. Good sleep helps with memory and focus. How about you? Do you notice a difference in your concentration when you're well rested versus when you're not?
Yes, I do feel that. Excuse me, everyone. And my eighth question to you is, how
I'm
does
glad you can relate. It's amazing how much sleep impacts our day to day. Do you have any favorite?
no, I do not have any favorite.
No
And
problem
my
at all.
and
What's
my
your eighth
eighth
question?
question to you
I'm all.
is, how does your environment affect your focus?
Ah, got it. My environment plays a huge role in my focus. A tidy space with good lighting and minimal noise really helps. If it's too cluttered or noisy, I find it hard to concentrate. How about you? Do you have a specific environment where you feel most focused?
Yes, I feel most focused on my writing table. And my ninth question to you is, how long can you typically concentrate before needing a break?
That's awesome. A- I usually find that I can concentrate for about 25 to 30 minutes before I need a short break. It's like a. What about you? How long can you focus before needing a breather?
At least 1.5 hours. And my tenth question to you is, what activities help you regain focus after being distracted?
When I get distracted, I like to take a quick walk or do a few stretches. It helps clear my mind and get my energy flowing again. Sometimes Sometimes just stepping away for a moment can do wonders. What about you? Do you have any go-to activities to help?
A book for a little while. And my 11th question to you is how do you handle multitasking? Does it impact your concentration or no? Excuse me, everyone.
Reading is a great way to refocus. As for multitasking, I find it can really impact my concentration. Juggling too many things can feel overwhelming. How do you handle multitasking? Do you find it helps or hinders your concentration?
I don't do multitasking. I only just do it task. And my 12th question to you is do you practice any mindfulness or meditation techniques to improve your
That's a
focus?
smart approach. Yes, I do. I love practicing mindfulness and meditation to improve my focus. Just a few minutes of deep breathing or guided meditation can really help clear my mind. It's like hitting the refresh button. Do you ever try any mindfulness techniques?
I do meditation. That's how I regain focus. And my 13th question to you is how do you prioritize tasks when you have many competing demands on your attention?
Meditation is such a great tool for focus. When I have many tasks competing for my attention, I like to make a list and prioritize based on deadlines and importance. I tackle the most urgent ones first, and then I move on to the others. It feels good to check things off. How do you prioritize your tasks?
I do the most urgent one and the one which is not urgent, I do it later. And my 14th question to you is how does physical exercise influence your ability to concentrate?
That sounds like a solid plan. Physical exercise really boosts my concentration. It gets the blood flowing and releases those feel-good endorphins, which helps clear my mind. I always feel more focused after a good workout or even a quick yoga session. How about you? Do you notice a difference in your focus after exercising?
Yes, I feel a lot better in focus. And my 15th question to you is what impact does nutrition have on your focus and mental clarity?
I'm glad to hear that. Nutrition plays a big role in focus and mental clarity for me. Eating balanced meals with plenty of fruits, veggies, and whole grains helps keep my energy steady. I try to avoid too much sugar because that can lead to attention to how your diet affects your focus.
Yes, I certainly do. And thank you for that very much clarified answer. And my 16th question to you is have you ever used tools like time blocking or or Pomodoro technique for concentration?
Your Yes, the Pomodoro technique is fantastic. I love how it breaks work into manageable chunks with short breaks in between. It keeps my mind fresh and focused. Have you used it? If so, how do you like it?
No. My 17th question to you is how do you deal with mental fatigue after
No problem.
extended periods of concentration?
To recharge. A little stretching, a snack, or even a quick walk can work wonders. I also make sure to stay hydrated. How about you? What do you do to combat mental fatigue?
I do not do anything to combat mental fatigue as I don't understand. And my 18th question to you is can music or background noise improve your concentration or does it distract you? And if so, why?
Music can definitely improve my concentration, especially if it's upbeat dance music or calming instrumental tunes. It helps drown out distractions and creates a nice vibe. But sometimes, if the music has lyrics, it can be distracting. It really depends on the task. How about you? Does music help you focus, or do you prefer silence?
It helps me focus whether having lyrics or no. And thank you for that very much explained answer. And my 19th question to you is how do you maintain focus when you're working on something you don't enjoy?
I'll reply in a second. That's a tough one. When I'm working on something I don't enjoy, I try to break it into smaller tasks and reward myself after completing each one. I also remind myself of the bigger picture and why it's important. Sometimes I'll play some motivating music to help. How do you keep your focus when tackling tasks you're not fond of?
I do the same practice as you do. And my 20th question to you is, in your opinion, how has technology affected people's ability to concentrate?
That's a great question. Technology has a mixed impact on concentration. On one hand, it offers tools that can help us stay organized and focused. On the other hand, constant notifications and distractions from social media can make it harder to concentrate. It's a balancing act. What do you think? Has technology helped or hindered your focus?
It has hindered my focus as I'm being spammed by notifications. And my 21st question is, what are the main challenges you face when you are trying to concentrate?
I totally get that. Notifications can be so distracting. As for me, the main challenges I face when trying to concentrate are external distractions like noise or interruptions and sometimes my own wandering thoughts. Staying in the moment can be tricky. What about you? What challenges do you face when trying to concentrate?
I face background noise and many other thoughts as you do. And my 22nd question to you is, do you notice any difference in your ability to focus at different times of the day?
As the day goes on, I might feel a bit more fatigued or distracted, but I try to listen to my body and take breaks when I need them. How about you? Do you notice any patterns in your focus throughout the day?
When I'm in the morning, I'm just so fresh, and then as the day goes on, I'm feeling tired and more sleepy. And thank you for that very clarified answer. And my 23rd question to you is, how do you measure whether you're successfully concentrating on a task or no?
I'm glad you found my answer helpful. To measure my concentration, I look at how much I've accomplished during a set time. If I can complete tasks without getting distracted or needing to take too many breaks, I know I'm on track. I also check in with myself to see if I feel engaged and focused. How do you gauge your concentration success?
I just do the same as you said. Thank you for that answer. Very excellent answer. And my 24th question to you is, how do you handle interruptions in your work or study routine?
Thanks for the compliment. When I get interrupted, I try to stay calm. I take a deep breath and assess whether the interruption is urgent. If it can wait, I politely let the person know I'll get back to them shortly. I also set specific times for breaks to minimize interruptions. How do you handle interruptions when you're in the zone?
I see if the interruption is urgent or no, and if it's not urgent, I just ignore it. And if it's urgent, I tell them that I'm doing a task and I'll be back with you in a few minutes. And my final question to you is, can you recall a time when your concentration made a big difference in achieving a goal?
That sounds like a solid approach. As for your question, I remember a time when I was working on a big art project. I really focused for several hours, blocking out distractions. That concentration allowed me to create something I was proud of, and I ended up getting great feedback. It felt amazing to see how my focus paid off. Do you have a similar experience where your concentration helped you achieve something?
Yes, it happened with me in maths when I was trying to focus on a focus while my friends were talking a bit too much, but I was keep on focusing. And
That's
then
awesome.
in the exam, that same question happened, and then I aced the test, and I got congratulated by my maths teacher, and then I got congratulated by my parents. So yeah, that's what happened.
Wow, that's fantastic. It sounds like your determination really paid off, especially with all those distractions around you. A saying that test must have felt amazing, and getting recognition from your teacher and parents is the cherry on top. Do you think that experience changed how you approach studying or focusing on other subjects?
It changed my approach on concentration. And thank you so much for being here, Annie. And I will hopefully
That's a
see
powerful.
you in our next interview. So till then, goodbye, Annie. All right, everyone. So that was my 12th episode with callannie.ai/vapi.ai, and I hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you in the next episode. Till then, keep doing great things.